Welcome to Magic in the Middle. I'm Sarah Adams Mar-Dumont. This is a space to pause, to find clarity, and explore where science and spirituality meet so life feels lighter and more aligned and you're thriving. Episodes drop every Monday. I invite you to take this journey with me to discover the magic in the middle. Hello, 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 party people. Are you enjoying this fabulous journey called life? I hope you are. And if you're not, you're in the right place. You're absolutely in the right place. And I understand if you're not. Oh, I just feel so excited and so good to be here with you. I love being here with you. This is one of my favorite places, actually. You inspire me so much. So today I want to talk about the Lunar New Year and the Year of the Fire Horse, which is a very, very powerful, powerful time on the lunar calendar. So it's only every 60 years that the fire and the horse come together. So what this means is it's a really, really great time for clearing unsupportive karma, but it's a really great time too, like the energy of this year. So everything is energy. We've talked about this before. Everything is energy, right? So we're going into this Lunar New Year with the fire horse. Think of a horse that's really powerful, isn't it? It's very powerful. Think about riding a horse, the action, the movement of the horse. And fire, you're putting the fire with the horse, so you're accelerating that. And think about fire. So we have fire in the fireplace that warms us, that cooks our food, right? There's many great things, but the fire can also go crazy. And it can expand and burn things up, right? I mean, we saw that in Los Angeles last year. So this is a great year and a great opportunity, and maybe you already feel it within you, you just want to take action on things. This is a great year for taking action. This is a very action oriented year, but you want to be careful because you don't want to burn out by taking so much action. So it's very important to take the action this year to ride your horse. That's how I've been thinking of it for myself, because I have felt this energy. I just feel so much inspiration and things I'm doing. It's so exciting. And at the same time, it's important to do it with balance. So Qigong, we teach about yin and yang, right? So you know the symbol of yin and yang, the black and the white, right? And then each one, like the white has a black dot and the black one has a white dot. And you can, look it up, YN and space, YANG, yin and yang. So yin and yang are always looking for each other. They need each other. So they're always looking for each other, right? They're balanced. You have to have the yin and the yang together. When they separate, then we're out of balance. So, and this is a lot why bodies become sick, because the yin and the yang have separated. But that's a whole nother thing. So with this fire horse year, it's very action oriented. The fire is fueling it as well, which is a great thing. But we also have to be careful of that. So we take the action, absolutely. We take the inspiration, the action. But it's important to pause. It's important to meditate more often, actually. Make sure you're getting your rest, your 8 hours. Make sure you're getting your rest. So it is important to pause. And if you're really excited about your action and you're like, oh, I'm not going to stop, I'm not going to pause, I'm not going to take this time to rest, I invite you instead, Make a list of all the ideas that are coming to you. Make that list so that you have it. Your mind will turn off. Put it aside. And then take time to meditate. Take time to meditate. Maybe take a 20-minute nap. Like Inspiration Timer, Calm, some of those other apps, they have these 20-minute nap things. And I'll just put that on. And I have like a headband I put on with speakers. And I'll just listen to that for 20 minutes. Take a little power nap. It's amazing. Naps are healthy. Naps are very healthy. They refresh the brain, which builds brain cells. They refresh the body. You'll notice a huge difference. But especially this year, you want to make sure you balance. Because if you burn out and then you have all these inspirations and they go away because you're so burnt out, then where are you? Well, that's not working. The other thing is it's really important to balance the fire, right? Because fire can be unpredictable. It can skip and jump. It can all of a sudden flame up. And how you may have already felt this is that fire, you feel a lot of anger, frustration, or hatred, and your emotions, these types of emotions are just more intense. I felt it flare up, and just they come like that, and they're just really intense. And so, and in Qigong, Spring Forest Qigong, these emotions aren't good or bad, but the thing is, and I can tell you because I've felt them, is they're so powerful that they take over. And not only that, we don't want to hold on to these emotions for an extended period of time. We're only meant to feel them 30 to 90 seconds. And that's science. That's science from doctors of psychology. We're only meant to, but humans tend to hold them for a long time. So you're going to walk around in a rage all day long, which in Qigong, Spring Forest Qigong, our hearts are detoxing that, and that's heavy. That's too heavy. So how we balance that is water. We drink more water than we normally drink. So if you're like 8 hours a day person, you're going to want to drink more water than that. Also grounding ourselves, the earth energy, right? Because water can help us to control the fire, because we still want the fire, but we don't want it to burn out of control. And then the earth energy, earth, right, helps regulate the fire. Because when there's nothing left to burn, no brush, no green, the earth, then the fire is regulated and calmed or goes out. And we don't want the fire to go out again, right? So we might take moments and go outside and walk. Maybe we get barefoot, weather permitting, and put our feet on the earth and really feel the earth. Or hugging a tree. Hugging trees grounds you. Taking a walk. And if it's too cold outside or weather's not permitting, then you can ground yourself by taking a moment. We can just do it right here, right now. Don't do this if you're driving. And just take a moment and sit down. And I invite you to do this before you start feeling these intense emotions. But let's say you're feeling them right now, then I want you to join us. And I want you to use this as a way of calming those emotions. I remember the earth energy has to do with the stomach spleen energy system. And we bring in peace and groundedness. So just sit down just for a minute. Let's take in 3 gentle deep breaths. You might even sigh. Let's smile a little bit. Feel the smile flood your body with the endorphins, those beautiful happy hormones. And then feel your feet like they have roots going into the earth. Imagine even you're barefoot and you feel the soil, or maybe it's sand on the beach or cool grass underneath your feet. And the roots are going to the center of the earth and all around the earth. Feel that grounding. Feel the earth coming into the bottom of your feet and moving up through your legs, grounding in every cell. Coming into your hips, your stomach, spleen, energy system. You're grounded. To your torso and your shoulders, and you just feel your body relaxing in with this earth energy. Your arms, your fingertips, your neck, your jaw loosens. Feel that. Really feel it to the top of your head. Then feel a golden liquid light from the heavens. It's filled with peace and chi sparkle, and it comes into the top of your head. And you feel peace coming into your mind. The word peace. It's coming through your face, your jaw, your neck. Feel this golden light. Your shoulders. Your arms and your hands and your fingertips. Feel this golden light. The chi sparkles there. Anything you're not needing is dissolving away. Now it's coming down your throat and your shoulders into your heart center and your torso. Feel this golden light calming. To your stomach, spleen, energy system, your hips and your legs. You don't have to do anything. You just receive it. Your body already knows to receive it. Your body knows everything. Just getting out of our own way. To your calves and your heels, your feet and your toes. Beautiful, isn't it? Now notice you're grounded, you're peaceful. Let's use the powerful I am. I am peace. Feel it resonating and radiating in your body. I am grounded. Peace and groundedness are all around me. Just wiggle your fingers and toes. Just come back gently. Rub your palms together. And massage your face using your middle finger at the tip of your nose, going up the bridge and around your face like a heart. Beautiful, isn't it? That's it. We're peaceful and grounded. The cool thing about this is that this year can be a really powerful year for you. Things are going to happen very quickly. Changes can happen quickly. This is a beautiful thing. And at the same time, it's important to be balanced. So like with changes happening quickly, you're going to want to make really quick decisions. But at the same time, if you're making a decision on something that's new to you, it's really important at this time to learn about it, to read about it, to educate yourself on it so that you know the pros and the cons. And you're stepping in from a knowingness. If it's something you already know about, make that quick decision. Go. Go. It will support you. This powerful energy will support you this year. So exciting. For people who have their birthday in the summer hot months, so then that's important because the heat, the fire, right? So according to Qigong, when you're wearing red, wear like yellow or blue with that. So the blue is the water energy, yellow is the earth, just to help balance that red energy, because red is the fire energy. So you can wear, like a t-shirt underneath, or even like your knickers and your t-shirt. Just, they could be yellow. That's it. You can do that. Yellow jewelry. So this is a really powerful, exciting time. And in Qigong, we use our practice. So the Qigong 5 elements practice for Spring Forest Qigong to also help balance our body, to keep our body balanced at this time, to help us clear unsupportive karma. This is a really, really beautiful time to do that. So I invite you to ride your horse, ride and enjoy this energy. Allow it to support you while just being wise about it. Being wise, taking this time to pause. Pause more regularly. Enjoy taking the action. Enjoy the inspiration, because it's here. It's really a beautiful time. But it's going to be, and it can be a more volatile time. And so that's why we want to take these measures for keeping ourselves grounded, making sure we're rested, having loving kindness in our heart. I mean, the time that the monks were walking, they came from last year, the year of the snake, which is more quiet. That was a quite volatile year, wasn't it? But right, last year, and then they marched into the year of the fire horse. What were they talking about? Today is my peaceful day. Today is my peaceful day. So we've already seen in this year how volatile this energy can be. We're going to see more wars. We're going to see probably more violence and things. The important thing is to keep grounded and focus on peace and harmony and love. So send your love to these things. Send peace. These things can make us angry, anxious, fearful, enrage us. Those emotions are only going to add to the fire, and the horse is going to be able to speed them along. So I invite you to choose to take your mindfulness and pause and choose how you're going to react or act. Maybe choose not to react. And breathe in and say, and you can be an observer and you can step out and say, okay, I'm going to choose differently this time. Normally this is what I would do. I'd fly off. and I would react. But I want to choose differently because I want to feel differently and be differently, and I want to be safe, and I want to enjoy this powerful energy of this year. So I'm going to pause and I'm going to breathe. And I see that there's fire over here because there's fighting and war. So I'm going to shower it with peace and groundedness. Shower it with peace and groundedness. And I am going to find the peace within me because I know it's within me. And the groundedness within me. And I'm going to bring myself to peace and groundedness so that I'm radiating that into my body, my home, my neighborhood, around the planet and the globe into the heavens, to help the fire to keep it tame, to keep the fire tame in our bodies as well is really important this year. We are energy beings and we radiate. So we are powerful beings, and we may choose how we walk and radiate in this world. And the venerable, beautiful, venerable peace monks, they really showed that. They really showed that to us. They showed it to the world. That chaos can be happening everywhere. But we may be peace and we may be grounded and we may have a peaceful day. A peaceful body, a peaceful mind. It's up to us. It is our choice. And I know that you're conscientious, and I know that you're loving, and I know that you want to do great things for the world, or you wouldn't be here. And this is what we get to do. We're all powerful. We all have an effect on the planet, on our family and friends. So we can choose how we show up. We can even say, I'm going to choose how I show up in this situation. Or if it's something happening across the world, I am choosing how I'm going to show up right now, knowing that that's happening. And I'm going to send peace and blessings. Absolutely send peace and blessings. Absolutely. And love. And allowing ourselves not to worry, but to be happy. And if you find yourself in a situation as well, instead of panicking, instead of worrying, allowing yourself to be happy and calm. And that vibration will change things. It will. Just allowing yourself to do that, observing yourself in that way. And you can say, I am willing to be calm. I am willing to be love now. And using that breath. And you can use what the venerable monks taught us. Today is my peaceful day. You can say, I am peaceful in this moment, despite what's going on around me. I am peace. It's like the hurricane. You can be the center, be the quiet and the calm. I think even Thich Nhat Hanh says something about that. I'll have to write it in the description. Thich Nhat Hanh, or maybe it's Ram Dass, about being the peace in the chaos. And that's really important this year with the fire horse year. It's a really great opportunity. I mean, there's just this energy is so amazing and beautiful, and I've been loving it. And then, yes, there have been times where just the dumbest thing, I'll all of a sudden feel so much anger or rage, and I'm like, whoa. But guess what? That is an opportunity. That is an opportunity for me to see clearly and for me to observe and say thank you. To me, it looks like I need more calm, maybe more rest, more meditation, more qigong, more tai chi, so that I'm staying balanced and calm. And it's a great opportunity for me to just take a moment and step away and breathe and say, I am calm. And remember to balance the rage, the hatred, that's the heart energy, the fire. It's a great opportunity for me to bring in joy. Joy. I am joy. And to look around me and to look at all the things that are joy, or to pause and to do the meditation we did a few minutes ago. But bring in joy and red light. Beautiful, isn't it? See how many tools we have? We are so empowered. We are empowered within us. Within us, we are powerful beings here. God, the universe, divinity did not make beings that are powerless. No. Look at what we can do with our bodies. Look at how we can walk around this earth. Climb a tree. Water the plants. We can create technology. We can create these phones, these computers, a bed, fire. We didn't create it, but we figured out how to, didn't we? We are powerful beings. We are not victims. We are powerful beings. We get to choose whether we want to step into that power that already lives in and through us, or we want to sit back and be a victim. Neither one is right or wrong. I am not saying that at all. I'm saying if you want to live a powerful life, a balanced life, a joyful life, an abundant life, a healthy life, then you're going to have to make different choices than you've been making. Being a victim isn't going to take you to being healthy and joyful and abundant and powerful. And so these tools I'm talking about, and this fire horse year, this is such a great time to shed old patterns, old unsupportive karma. This will affect your children, your grandchildren, future generations, your ancestors, clearing the karma. It might even be coming from past generations and ancestors, and you get to clear it, and you get to say, I'm not doing that anymore. Nope. I choose to step into my power, and I'm going to take a moment and balance. I am going to put time in my day where I take a nap, where I meditate. Maybe I do more qigong. Yes, I'm going to put that on my calendar. And you'll thank yourself. You will thank yourself. I thank you. So this is a great opportunity right now as long as we take care of ourselves. Snap decisions, you're going to want to do that. Just make sure you know what you're getting into, understand what you're getting into. And have fun with it. So, the best part about this, maybe it's not the best, but one of the great parts about this is the more fun you have, the more love and the more joy and the more peace that you bring to everything, the better it gets. The better it gets. It's so cool. It's so cool. So I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope this has been inspirational. And I'm going to be releasing I think it's a 5-week class about ways that you can continually to balance, and it's free. I'm hoping to get out in the next week or two, about balancing this energy and staying balanced at this time. And it's going to have a morning wake up and a midday thing, evening thing that you can do. So, you can go to Marvelous Life, marrvelouslife.com. Contact me about it. I'll let you know where the link is going to be. But yeah, it's a 5-week free course to help support you. I just, life is so beautiful and so wonderful, and I just want everybody to enjoy it. And I've always been like that. I remember my mom said one time when I was a little girl, oh my gosh, sitting in gas lines. A lot of people here may not remember that, but yeah, we're sitting in gas lines, and she was just feeling so frustrated. It was a frustrating time. She was having a hard time with it, and I don't know what I said, but she said, Sarah, you always know how to make people feel good. You always know how to make people feel better. Thank you. I said something, I did something, because life is so happy. I mean, doesn't it just feel good to be happy? I love being happy. And it's so good for our body and our creativity and creating beautiful things and a beautiful business. And happy people created technology, invented how we make our beds or windows or, all the things. That's creativity. Thank you. I love you. I love you so much. And I'm so happy you're here. And remember, if you feel like you're benefiting from this, please subscribe so that whatever you're listening on will show you the episodes as they come out every Monday. Share with family and friends if you feel like they'll feel inspired. And, it's always nice to have like-minded people together and being able to talk about things, that you enjoy and that are uplifting, and, about things like this. And it's always cool to have like-minded people to be able to share these things with. So share it with them. Maybe you can even create, instead of a book club, it's like, Magic in the Middle club. Every year you kind of delve, where every year, every week, or once a month, you're talking about some of the topics and going deeper and expanding, kind of like the group I talked about, or I'll be talking about in another episode, where we would get together. I think it was every week or every other week, a few girls and myself, and we wanted to create certain things in our lives, and we did it. And it was like a brainstorm group, right? And Magic in the Middle would have been perfect for it, but it was called Follow Your Feed, and in an episode I describe what that means. But yeah, so we talked about it, and just by talking about it, and like in the episode about words that's coming up, the energy of talking about these things is putting the energy out into the world and telling the universe, this is what I want. And plus, when you're doing it together, when two or more gather, you're raising the energy and the vibration around that. And you're raising the energy and vibration of what you're creating and who you want to be. So you could have weekly or monthly Magic in the Middle podcast clubs to continue to expand this. And for anyone who does that, I want to know about it, because I think that's really awesome. And I think that's super cool. And look, soon, we may be having something like that with the Magic in the Middle. Well, thank you for being here. I really am so grateful. I'm so grateful for everyone that shows up. And I just want you to know that I love you and I see you. And you are a brilliant, beautiful being. You're an absolutely extraordinary being. And I see that in all of you. And you can be, do, have anything you want to be, do, have. You can shine as brightly as you want. And I invite you to shine your light as bright as you possibly can. And I don't think your light is little. I think your light is big, bright, and beautiful. And I thank you for doing that, shining your light. Just go for it. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for being the magic of Magic in the Middle. I love you. I love you.